Hello everybody, my name is SmyMind and welcome back to another LEGO City update. As you can see, a lot of things have changed in the LEGO City. We have two brand new buildings as well as a lot going on in the streets. But first, I'd like to showcase off the buildings in the studio so I can give you a closer look at those and show them in more detail. So here are the two brand new buildings for my LEGO City, and I'm really excited to show you peeps these two buildings. So I'm going to start with the one on the right first, and this is right above where the subway system is. So this will have a connection to it. I'm trying to place this minifigure in the right position because he did fall as I moved him. I'm gonna go ahead and move this building out of the way so I can focus on this one. But you could see the subway entrance right there, and I actually got a few of the stickers from the LEGO Extra set. I actually ordered this directly from LEGO, as well as the lamppost set, so I could use it in my LEGO City, because I do like the stickers and I think they'll add a lot of details to my city. And one thing I did add is the subway sticker to the entrance into the subway, and I also added this lamppost from the set, and you can see some of the signs right there showing River Boulevard and then Clutch Road, which I think that'll make sense as this goes alongside a river. And then you could see the sign for the pizza shop. I'm really debating on using the city pizza sign for the pizza shop or just using these pizza pieces. And you can see a few minifigures on the outside. You have Brother from Another Brick going into the pizza shop to get his vegan pizza, as he's mentioned in a few live streams like Eric's World's live streams, which I like to join those and just hang out in the chat. But as far as the building, you can see the exterior is all textured. I wanted to make this building feel unique compared to the other ones that are in the city so far, and I think I did an okay job with that. I'm not a big fan of the second floor. I think I will make a few changes to that, but let me know your thoughts on the second floor. There is no interior to the second floor, but I can go ahead and remove that because this is modular. And you do have a full interior with the pizzeria. There's the pizza oven over there. You have the chef. You have a delivery driver right there taking the order. Of course, they have yet to put it in the box. And then you have a few dispensers in the back and a bowl with some pizza dough in it. So he's already working on the next pizza. And that's pretty much it for the interior of the pizza shop. And here's a look at the roof of the pizza shop, which has the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles enjoying some pizza with a rat, as well as a few sodas on there. But that is it for the pizza shop. Let's take a look at the cupcake shop. So here is the cupcake shop, if you couldn't tell by the giant sign on this front of the building. I tried to make a cupcake using bricks. I don't know if you could tell what that is, but I'm kind of on the fence on it. I kind of like it, but I also don't, just because I ran out of brown plates, so I had to use a few studs, and that just looks a bit weird to me, so I may change it to a stickered sign instead for the bakery. But you can see a stickered sign underneath that saying baker with the pretzel, and you do have a few minifigs on their way into the bakery to get some cupcakes, donuts, or whatever may be inside. And I can go ahead and take the second floor off to show you the interior, which is very small. It only has a display window, a register, and very small space to fit a minifigure on the other side of the desk. And you can imagine there would be some stuff on the wall, as well as a sign which will be there in the future. And you do have Maniac for Bricks getting what seems to be a cookie from the bakery. And you do have a few minifigures waiting in line. And another thing I want to show is the owner of the bakery is actually the construction worker that was working on the building. So now she has given up her life of working on buildings to become a baker, which is her sort of dream job. And then you have the second floor, which has a full interior, and that's just meant to be a kitchen where she would bake the desserts. And you do have the criminals from the past updates on the roof looking down at what would be the pizza shop to see a garbage man collecting their money, which I can go ahead and bring the pizza shop. And so you would imagine, and you'll see it in the city once we go back to look at it, that they'll be looking at this garbage man who found their stashed money and is very happy to find it. But that is pretty much it for the two buildings. Of course, I do want to work on this one, which I'm sort of teasing it for the color palette. I do want to do some grays and some sand green. I want to try and make it look different compared to the other buildings. I want each building to feel unique and on its own, whether it be the color palette or the style of the building. And then one more thing I do want to mention is the pathways have actually changed. This is because of a recommendation from AWM. In the first episode during the premiere, he suggested that I put in some 2x2 round tiles as well as some 1x1 tiles just to give it a more cobblestone look. And so I have done that, and I do like how it's turned out so far. I'll go ahead and move the minifigures, and it looks a lot better when it's connected side by side with the other buildings. So I will show that in more detail once we get back to the city. But I do like how that's turned out, and I do need to order some more tiles because I used all of them to get that feature, but I do like how that has turned out. So let's go back to the Lego City. And we're back to the shelf which displays our Lego City, and I love how this is turning out. I specifically love this view of the city, just getting a minifigure perspective and seeing all the buildings sort of surrounding the area, and just seeing in my imagination how this will look in the future when there's a lot more length going down that way and we'll have more buildings. Of course, it'll be displayed towards this way, but you could just imagine that look, if you will. And I'm just really excited to get to that point, but I'm enjoying the process of working on this city. As far as some stuff I want to point out before the end, of course you do have the cobblestone path, which there's a better look at that. I like how that has turned out so far. And as far as another sig fig, you have Eric from Eric's World, their sig fig, down here in the subway, making his way up to the surface. And you do have a newspaper stand right outside the comic book shop, as well as a city mailbox, which uses some of those stickers from the Lego Extra set. But that's pretty much going to do it for this update. I hope you peeps did enjoy. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you could leave a like. Leave a comment on your thoughts of these two new buildings. Let me know if I should change the cupcake sign to just a stickered piece instead, or just try and order some parts to make it look not as weird as it does right now. And let me know if I should add another building right here, or I'm thinking of adding an eating area outside the pizza shop, so that's where it would be. And that's just what I'm thinking of right now, but let me know if I should put a building there instead of just an eating area. But like I said, that's going to do it for this episode, and I'll see you in the next update. Bye!